We'll do that again with the mic turned on. All right, people. By sound test, I mean we'll put a Shrexy on. Oh, fucking technology. You love to hate it. That can go up there, I suppose. Well, welcome in, everybody. I'd like to acknowledge that Oatsy is first. Oh, Oatsy is first. And that Mystic is second. We have that in there. Oatsy is first, Mystic is second, and that is all that we need to worry about. Nah, fuck off. Only 23 hours, 37 minutes left. We're almost there, Gilmore. Welcome in. How are we going? Fiona takes issue with that combo. But yeah, so as I was saying about the alerts, I forgot about the raid alert. And I'm like, oh fuck, I probably should turn that on. So, because I would like not have any, I'd have no acknowledgement of what happened. And I have like my raid sound, and actually is, oh fuck it. I'm gonna show my raid video off because I can do that easily enough, and it doesn't actually fuck anything up with my raid. So my raid video has been the very origin of what I've been doing for stream and stuff. But the sound cue is so embedded in, when I hear that sound, I know there's a raid. Like, it's so embedded. I think I just have to have it. I haven't quite finished it because I need to do the back end special identifiers and the variables, but I've got just the visuals and the sound. So hopefully this works, because this one was a rush job yesterday. Well, there seems to be sound. Why does the video shut off early? Alright, so it's there, but the important part is the sound. Touching tips. It's an emotional moment, Relic. But yeah, so that one I had to turn on because I need that sound as a way for sorting out things. Sword fighting. Not bad, but I've got to lurk for food. Good luck. Cheers, Gilmorn. I don't have a lurk command at the moment. I'm pretty sure I haven't done that one yet. I need to add that because my lurk command is driving into lurk, which is a shout out to Oatsy and her autocorrect point. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping the driving into lurk. But yeah, so I've done like the basics. I'll get into a bit more into mix up stuff later, but yeah, I wanted to just get my shout outs sorted. So I have a shout out and my recommended follows. Now my recommended follows is the videos that I had done for last time's tier list, the Wholesome Unhinged tier list. So I had finished those ones up. I haven't added every single one. I've added the ones that are like people that are regularly in the stream, that are regularly part of there. I haven't showed it, Ghosty. I haven't showed it. You're up. That's not yet. I'm talking about it. But yeah, the recommended follows. Now, I had a problem with doing this last time because didn't have my Stream Deck, and they were built into the Stream Deck. Because the commands were hidden. So I need to change the color on that because it's a bit thin. But yeah, so I have my recommended follows. These are the things I'm actually probably the most proud of because I'm like, this is a good collection of clips. And it's funny. It reminds me good. So Ghosty, you will have the first recommended follow.
You have been doing it wrong until now, and you can do better. Listen, Jet.
It's pretty quiet.
Jet, I love you, but shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I need to turn that sound up. But Ghosty, first a recommended follow of the new stream, the new setup, and if it breaks, then it breaks. Where's the Ghosty button?
Yoink. I'm quite sane.
Ah, interesting. All right, it's going to be there for 30 seconds. Oh, fuck. It didn't break. It still needs some tweaking. But have I got my reminder set up? Okay, I think I did that. Yeah, the OG. I had more clips to choose from when I did it, Ghosty, so I downloaded the clips. So those clips had played off the computer because I wanted to have a specific clip play, and Twitch didn't do it properly. So I chose that. You had like your bear song, you had the talking about killing song, you had all the other songs, but for me, the original Ghosty clip is like my favorite one because when you first started, that was the only clip you had. So every time I did a clip shout out, it came up, and I'm like, it perfectly sums up you as a person. This is like, I'm playing this game, I'm being funny, I'm chaotic and unhinged, and like it just became like, it's like, for me that's iconic Ghosty, is that little yoink chuckle. I'm quite sane. So Otzi, as the first can have the second recommended follow.
Listen, Jet. Listen, chat wanted this. Oh, I already began the relationship with Iron Bull, I thought.
Me.
Oh my god.
Can do.
That's it?
That's it?
That's it? That's a fucking tease. That is.
No. I know. How's the audio on that? I wasn't sure if it was like maybe a bit quiet. We out of ads? Alright. So. Close that through. Alright, so we've got the plan for the next 12-month plan, basically. This is what I'm going to look at doing. I have put some things in place to try and do something every month. This came about because I was like, I've been streaming for 2 years, and I want to sort of be a little bit more consistent, a little bit more focused for this year. So part of that is like being structured and planned. Like I need to have a plan of what I'm doing so that when work gets busy, when life gets busy, I've got sort of a plan about where things can happen. So I can instead of just sort of like, I'm going to stream on this day because I can. And I think for me and the way that my brain works, sort of setting this out throughout the month, kind of like throughout the year for monthly type things, just helps me to sort of be organized with what I'm doing. So I've shared this with, I think, Golden and Java, as just like a concept of what I'm doing. It's not like locked in stone. Obviously there's room to move, but having a space where things can sort of move around a little bit is helpful to sort of like, hey, this is the plan for the next 12 months. So in January we have the 24-hour launch party. That's what's happening now. We're doing that right now. The little green stars mean that it's those are just like stream events. It's probably like one stream that happens in that month. It's not like a whole theme for the month. So that's what the little green stars are. So yeah, basically this is a launch party, going through like my goals, going through which we'll do in a second, like the plan for the year, the structure for the year, celebrating 2 years on Twitch, And just, yeah, ticking off one of those achievements of just like, yep, I've done a 24-hour stream. It's pretty simple. Like, it goes for a while, but at the end of the day, it's just a a way to kick off the year and celebrate. Now, I started technically in like December of 23. I did all 24, did all 25, yeah. So technically I started in December. I did like one little stream. There was like a test type stuff. And then at some point in January, I don't actually know when my proper starting date was. I just know it was in January. My affiliate is in May, but like the starting time I started stream was January. So, which I think like lots of people probably start. It's like a new year, new resolution thing. Like, hey, let's do this Twitch thing and see how it goes. I never got around to doing the numbers, but like making it to 2 years on Twitch is relic, having that streak, love it. But making it to 2 years on Twitch is like a small minority. Not many people like there's a very low percentage of people that start streaming that make it to 2 years. And I'm pretty sure by like 3 years or 4 years, that number is like below 1%. Again, I haven't done the numbers on that. I remember looking at it at some point, and I will look into it a bit at some point and have a bit of a discussion about that. Also, little information. I had big plans on doing some sound alert redeems for for the streaks, so that if there was a streak that came up, you would, like, a sound would go off. And I asked Mixup, but there's no integration yet for the streaks. So Twitch hasn't, whatever they use to get information from Twitch as far as like the alerts and the triggers, basically whatever Twitch has shared with people to allow them to have things that trigger, the streaks are not part of that yet. Oh yeah, YouTube content coming daily. What does it say? How to sacrifice Jet for more attitude. But yes. So this year we have a plan. We have a plan to do things. February is Hear Me Out. I've got some stuff prepped for February already. It's probably going to be one stream / maybe that's not it. I wasn't answering the question. I was reading the question. The stream is got a little star, so it does have sort of like it's a one-off type thing, but it might be like a couple of streams in the month depending on how they go. But like the Hear Me Out's basically like hot takes and predictions. I'm going to go through. The biggest thing I prepped for is I have this done. I have a top 20 games of all time. And I have that list like confirmed and numbers wise. I have an actual list of the top 20 games of all time. And I'm going to go through that and explain why the games are where they are. And just say, like, this is it. Won't be my personal choice. It's the games. It is the large public perception of what are the top 20 games. It is the comprehensive list. Which kind of top 20 your biased choices or chats? The whole world fallen. I've pulled data from every source in the whole world. I did a poll. I asked the 8 billion people on the planet what their favorite game was, and I tallied them all up, and I ranked them in order, and that's how I went. That's how accurate it is. 8 billion votes, all tabled. I got a data for it. You have to wait till February. So that is going to be the hear me out. But top 20 games. It's going to be my hot takes. So we'll do a little bit of a hot takes type of thing. I still haven't done all of that for the hot takes. I'll have some prep work for that to go through. But basically, like gaming takes, streaming takes, all that sort of thing. Basically, it's hear me out. I've got a few. I pulled this idea from Sawyerholic, who did like a hear me out thing for one of her birthdays, and she was talking about hear me out. This character is worth hooking up with, in her very wholesome perspective of perspective of that. And so I'm gonna do some things like that, like hear me out. A few little, like it's like the smash or pass type thing. It'll be like games that you probably should play, like some random games. I'm gonna have some game suggestions. Doesn't sound very wholesome in No One Night Stands. It wasn't like that, Fallen. I don't think it was hear me out cake. It was basically hear me out, this person's like attractive, or this character's attractive. She had Giles from Buffy. I'm like, you can't say like it's, the idea is that no one, like there's a person that's maybe not traditionally seen as an attractive type person. Zero, welcome in. How we going? Good to see you, lovely. We're just talking about the plan for the year, and hear me out. So as an English person, Zero, get him, no Fallen, don't encourage. As an English person, I was talking about, I saw a streamer doing hear me out, and she would list like these characters that particularly maybe weren't seen as traditionally attractive, but she thought they were. And she had Giles from Buffy. Now, I think Giles from Buffy, bit of alright. The English accent, like the very upstanding English accent, the glasses, like under that suit and tie, probably a little bit buff. So I don't know, as an English person, Zero, as a Brit, Giles, I don't know. Friggin' sounds unwholesome for one night. I want the German accent sounding angry in bed. Fair enough. But yes. Oh, Zero, I haven't got a clip command set up. So like here, so Zero. I've recently just changed my whole computer. Got to do it. Yeah, I've recently just changed my whole computer. I've had to redo OBS and mix it up from scratch. And so I've literally only turned 2 redeems on today because I had no redeems. So it's a slow build. We're slowly building back up. Actually, fuck it. Can I? I'll see if no commands. I might be able to quickly drop the chat one in. Because I did back up a lot of my mix it up. Commands. Twitch. We'll see if that works. Alright, clip. Alright, we'll see. Oh, yeah, because that's right, Zero, you said you don't use mixed up. You use like, it's okay, I'm quick as fuck. Check out this clip. Nice. Because you said you use Wisebot and StreamerBot. Where's my cooldown on this? How many seconds? 60. I want a minute cooldown. That might work. I use D's Nuts. I use... Oh, you do use Mix It Up. Who was I talking to that doesn't use Mix It Up? I thought... Someone else. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, that's alright. It might have been Relic stream. He was talking about using bots and stuff, but yeah, you didn't mention Mix It Up. Well, maybe you didn't. I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, I use Mix It Up as well. But because I changed computer, I had to like just redo all the commands. I did save a bunch of them. Mojanga! You can't read shit because the name's on a white background. Welcome in, Mojanga. How we going? It's good to see you. Thank you again for the sub. Currently on a 5-month streak. 9 subs. Love it. Much appreciated. I didn't mention Mix It Up. Didn't mention Mix It Up because I use it for walk-ons only. I use Zero. I use Mix It Up for everything. I made like a Monopoly gangster game when I first started stream. So you would like buy property and blow shit up and you'd get rent, and there was all sorts of stuff that was on Mix It Up, and it was like this really fucking complex system. And it was like, it was about 500, 600-ish commands that I had for the whole thing. And like I was like, oh, it got too complicated. People couldn't get it, but I ended up saying like, all right, this when I changed computers, I'm not taking all these with me because like there's so many that relied on different text and things like that. So I was like, fuck it, it's just gonna disappear. I'm not gonna be able to have it anymore. But yeah, so all of my commands that I wanted to keep, I exported them as actual commands, but I haven't added them all in. I've kind of just been rushing to get this stream ready and get everything set up. So I have some stuff I separate as a stream because you'll come to know some shit breaks sadly. Yeah, absolutely. Doobie, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. Much appreciated. Doobie is also another great streamer. Does horror stuff. And yeah, has cats. Does little cat feet, little cat toes. But while we're actually here, I am going to do, let's just check if this one actually works. Yay! I got a shout out work. Yay! It actually popped up. It's on top of the chat, but that's fine. We'll figure that out later. So there's the Zero shout out. I haven't done many shout outs for anyone. I don't have a clip shout out at the moment for as general because I had to do like a couple of clip shout outs on my last stream, like my last setup. And I still haven't put the new clip one in because it's more complicated. That one I just did myself, it's easy enough. New clips are feral. I don't have access to the clip shout out. Relic actually, because Relics is pretty good. I used, excuse me. I used Twitch Guru at some point. I had a different one recently that was like an extra browser source. I can't remember what it was. I've got it saved somewhere. But it was like one of those things I'm like, oh, I'll get to that later. But what I do have is I have a beyond a clip shout out. I have a recommended follow. So this one, this is actually from, we got a little pointer thing. Give me a pointer. I'm going to add a little picture in. Where is the picture? Resources. Nope. Let's put the music back on for a second. No, what am I going to use as a pointer? Fuck it. What are we feeling for pointer? Do we want funny? Do we want... Fuck it, we'll do this. It's the first one I found. Here's my pointer. background. I tend to avoid chats with clip shout-outs. I hate hearing myself. You're the same. Well, Majanga, you are going to have one soon. But yeah, in this section here, the wholesome to unhinged, I do like a tier list of streamers, and then I rank them basically as their wholesomeness or unhinged, and have like a really big shout-out, big talk, lots of positive things to say about people. Mojanga's like, ooh. Now this one's funny. This one's really good. This is one of my favorite Mojanga clips. It does have your voice though. And as part of that, like I downloaded a bunch of clips because I wanted to specifically pick the clip that does a shout out. So this is not just a clip shout out. This is a recommended follow. This is anyone who is in my chat. I can guarantee you will enjoy this person. You'll enjoy their content, and they are definitely recommended to follow. Because you will not miss out. So where's the Mojanga button? Here it is.
People, everybody shut the fuck up and do what you're supposed to.
Lock it in!
What the? Who gave Brock the cart? Get the.
Oh. Everyone lock in and do what you're supposed to. Who gave Brock the cart? I need to fucking fix the timing of the videos. Oh, we love Mojanga. My big claim to fame on Twitch is discovering Mojanga. And I need to just wait till her early followers disappear. I'll say this all the time. I'll say this all the time. I am Mojanga's third follower. I'm proud of it. But yeah, that was in the wholesome unhinged type thing. So that's a shout out that I've done. Like they're all custom made, so that's per person. They're all fully custom. But I have discovered, because I just imported the command from last time, I need to adjust and every individual one, of which I've got, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 25. So I got 25. I'm going to have to manually go through to adjust the video length, so the video goes off scene when the actual length of the video stops. I'm back. What are we broken now? Nothing. Lots of things. Oh, I stuffed the audio hard. The band clips though. No, the Mojanga stream. Oh, well, yeah. I think what I like. I don't watch a lot of Fortnite, and I've talked about this in Mojanga stream a bunch because I'm a school teacher, and I had to put up with fucking kids talking about Fortnite non-stop when it first came out, and it just fucking killed me. I played Fortnite like way back in like, I think in 2018 was when I first played Fortnite, and it was more just like a Jet says why I turned the game volume all the way down. I played it back just to sort of like most games, I'll play them just to sort of get an idea about what the kids are talking about. I got a primary school teacher, and I'm like, oh, this isn't too bad. It wasn't like the game itself's fine. Like I didn't mind the game. Outside of I'm not a really big fan of the consumerism approach and the push for monetizing through V-Bucks and that sort of predatory nature in sort of microtransactions. At least the game's free. But that still icks me a little bit, is that whole the monetization methods that games like Fortnite do against children. But the game in itself, I think, is actually good. It's adaptive. It tries new things. It does like the Simpsons method, like the Simpsons world or whatever the theme is, like was out, like K-pop Demon Hunters. It's really adaptive to like people and the needs and so it's like constantly updated. So that I do give big props to it. It's one of those things. I've just got that ick in my brain about the fact that the kids talked about it non-stop, and that the monetizer thing, so I don't particularly enjoy watching a lot of Fortnite. So Mojanga's is also like Mojanga's like the main, like my one Fortnite streamer that I sort of sit there and I'll watch. That's like the one thing. But I'll have it on the background if I'm working in some streams. I'll put it on where like the chatting thing is more than the game, and I'm like, oh, I just listen to the person, but actually have zero to do with the content. Jets is why I turned the volume down. But yes, so we're up to. I need a better counter. My tongue. I don't like this. Get rid of this. Yeah, let's get rid of these lips. Do I have an actual counter thing? I need something that's like a dark background. I don't have an actual pointer. Actually, I think no, you won't be able to see that. Man, I got some weird clips. Fuck it, we'll do this. Oh, that's a GIF. A GIF. I can't believe I said GIF. Photo frame. Fuck it, we'll do that one. Alright, bring that in. Nyom. Oh, I haven't done my photo. I have to do my photo fucking alert again. Alright, so we're up to this one. So don't hear me out. Oh, my back. Big stretch. I got the posture chair going. So, just been here talking about Hear Me Out. February, Hear Me Out. Hot takes, predictions. We're going to talk about like the top 20 games, bits and pieces like that. So that's February. March. Whoop. So in March, I'm doing March Mario month. So basically the whole month, every stream is just Mario games. That's the content I'll do. It'll be like, I got Mario 64, so I got Mario Kart, the original Mario Brothers, like Mario Golf, like just Mario games, like the tennis games. Just a whole month of March Mario, basically. That's the theme for the month. So everything there, I'll probably change my overlay. I've got like original Mario stuff as well. My little Mario characters. I don't know if you can see him. Oh, he's right at the edge of screen here. I got a Mario hat somewhere. I need to find that. But yeah, so that'll be the plan for March. I'll do like a themed month. Play through some games and just sort of see what I can do with that. So that's pretty simple. It'll be fun. Look at March, like Mario, like March 10th is like Mario Day because it's what the calendar spells out. But yeah, so that's sort of pretty simple. It's a whole month of just Mario games, nice and easy. April is I've moved my wholesome to unhinged tier list to April. I did it in October, was the most recent one. I moved it because my birthday's in November, and I wanted to, like, the tier list takes quite a lot of planning to do, and my November one does as well. So it was 2 months back to back of like a fair chunk of planning and prep for the streams. So I wanted to move this about 6 months away so I wasn't doing a heap of work at the same time. It's also like right around like when school gets really busy, reports and shit happens. So I wanted to sort of like be conscious of my work-life balance and be conscious of moving things around and not overextending, and have it so that I was like doing big projects basically just spread out. So yeah, the wholesome unhinged tier list. Do I have, where is it? I've got the events, tier lists. So where's... Is it this one? That's the first one. Is that the first one? Oh no, that's the most recent one. There we go. So this is the most recent tier list. I sent you a new clip the other night to prove Java is not entirely... Oh! Did you send it to me? In Discord? Mystic. Where? I want to see. Oh, it's underneath the chat stuff. Oh, that was the game of her playing the... Oh, yeah, I found it. That was her playing the grass game. But yeah, so this is anyone that's new. This is the tier list of what I do. So I like pick some streamers. I go through and just think about their content. It's like it's a positive thing. Like it's not like you are bad because you're down here, and you're really good because you're up here. It's not that sort of thing. It's just like this is the sort of content that the streamers do. I show off some clips, have a little bit of a showcase of their stuff, and just sort of rank people and move them around that way. Mojanga up here. Look at this, Mojanga. Right up at the Mojanga's up here, right at the wholesome level. As we can see, Zero, and like it's funny because I met Relic after I've done this. The first year I didn't have this bottom level or this top level. I'm like I need to have some space. So we've got these people down here. Just on face value, Relic is like in this range, pretty close. And so I'll put Relic in the next one probably. So Zero, your content from what I've seen, like you're certainly in this sort of range, this sort of space here. Yeah, I can't make... Yeah, and because of time zones, I can't meet them too much. So Mystic's, like, silly by default because I'm sure you've got some more that's there. But yeah, like, some of the streamers in here, like, I don't know if you know... like, who are some of the... So, like, Andy Havoc is a partnered streamer. Does relatively consistent stuff. He's completely unhinged, but at the same time, he's also really wholesome. So he's a big spread. But yeah, so him being down here. So I think you're kind of similar to his stuff, Zero, with your comments. I don't know if you know Crunchy, another partnered streamer. She is really close to this area. She's got like this redeem that's oh fuck. I don't know where those are. I'd love to be able to show that clip off. She's got a redeem that's like a cyberpunk Keanu Reeves cut, which is just an edit of like, why do you come? And it's just got come on screen. And then it's just like in 2027, you can be arrested for getting cock. And it's just like, it's such a good redeem. So like, she has like that as a standard. Yeah, Otzi's proud of being her. Otzi got it upgraded. She was unhinged the first time. Who else we got here that's probably a stream that you maybe know? Do you know probably MTVG? Similar circles to Mojanga and Zero, so MTVG. They're pretty silly. They're pretty calm. Otzi's a little bit psycho. But yeah, so that's the tier list. Which one's that one? That's this one, isn't it? Yeah. What did I just delete? Fucking the wrong thing. I'm gonna have to figure out what I deleted off the background. Oh, undo that one. Okay. Oh, I think I know what I deleted. Ah, there we go. Alright, that one. Alright. That's done there. Yeah, so that's for the April. So April's the Wholesome Unhinged list. I did like 20 something last time. I'll probably pare it back a little bit and just do some like rankings of some people that are like fresh. Try to get some fresh rankings. Keep some people, like keep the ongoing, like the core group within that list, the people that are around as a core group, but not necessarily include everyone and just keep adding to it because it takes a long time. So I go through clips. So I don't want to do it. I don't want to extend it so big that it detracts from the core group, like the core of showing off and what the process is. So yeah, I'll do that. Brings me to May. Now May is GoTel month. Now it's a charity event that I got involved in last year because I was again, as a streamer, I have some goals of things I want to do while I'm on the platform, and doing some kind of charity event was one of them. Last year I very late decided to become part of the GoTel month after being in streams that supported it for a while. And so again, this year it's going to be an annual event. Do all of May is for GoTel, which is Game On to End Lupus. And the reason I do it is because 8BitD, one of my longest people that I followed on the platform, well, like before I became an actual streamer, has lupus, talks a lot about it. I enjoy her content, her as a person, and just the whole attitude of being silly and playing games, but doing things for a good cause and raising awareness and not having to do it and take yourself so seriously, but at the same time, knowing that impacts like lots of people. Like you could do a charity event every day of the stream and constantly be asking for raising money. I don't think that is something that's very helpful because it draws too much on the community, especially like in like today, this day and age where people are really struggling to be prepared to give things like that beyond themselves. They just don't have the means to be supporting charities. And it's sad because it's at a time when like charity work needs a lot more. So that's my little part of what I can do is for GoTel. I will show you Dee's clip because her recommended follow. There you go. So is actually, she was recently on that tier list. She's right near the bottom, but Dee as somebody who is an organizer for GoTel, allows it very easily to get involved in the charity. I recommend, like, if you've ever thought about doing a charity and don't know how to start or how to get involved, check out Dee and the information because they do a lot to support people to be included in any sort of way, and it runs for the whole month. Like, it's not just her. There's like 120 people involved in it last year. Lots of streamers, lots of support. Like, they will walk you through getting involved, and it's a really fun month. So that's my May month. That's my affiliate anniversary, of which I'm not doing an affiliate anniversary probably ever. I'm gonna do May and do GoTel. But yeah, so this is Dee's clip, which I think sums up her and this charity event quite precisely when I find her button.
Bring APT the semening. Yeah, we need to do it. We need to bring back the no semen. We need to do it. Oh, Turquoise sending all my love to you. We do, if you're new to my channel, aside from all the chaos and the screams and butts and poo and all that, and if you don't follow my friend Beeps, I will shit on your lawn aggressively. You know, we have heartfelt moments, I guess, and we try to raise awareness for people with autoimmune diseases, invisible disabilities, and things like that.
Says perfect clip. The semen, it's got poop, it's got charity, it's got shout outs, it's got aggressive lawn shitting. Hooray! Speaking of wholesome people, virtuous even, it is. I've been waiting for the thing. Was I like saying all these nice things, and you're like, I don't want to interrupt? I've been doing all this nice talk about maybe. I appreciate the restraint. See, this is why you're a wholesome person. We don't want sexy Shrek jumping on top of my GoTel discussions. But how are you, Ray? It's good to see you. We might get to a proper shout out later, but we'll do that one. House Flipper. Oh, lovely. I'm good. I'm doing great. Shreksy on top of dog shit. Yeah, we were started. We had a few sound issues to kick off the stream because that's what OBS does when you start things. It's like, hey, I don't know how to like work properly again. A few. I might have blown out some speakers and eardrums. Unfortunately, I apologize for those. Otzi, bring up the evidence. Yeah, we're going through. We'll see how we go. I need to like get some more stuff happening. Can I want that bigger. I don't think it's going to be bigger. Oh well. Bring the stuff here. Thoris Gaming evening. How are we going? Welcome in. We're going over 24-hour stream. We're trying to get some stuff up and running. Your Honor, I would like to play this clip. Exhibit 42. Basically, yeah. Yeah, so that's May. So that's going to be my May as the calendar rolls through. And then after that, I've got a few things that I kind of am not sure how they're going to work. Fallen! Bites Jet. Fuck. With the dragon. I need to make some more of these. They're great fun. I love doing those. Now you are an only fan. I'm good. How are you? Yeah, Taurus. We're we're starting off the stream. We're gonna try and do 24 hours. I'm looking at plans for the year. We're what is it? Oh, almost there. Only 22 hours and 9 minutes to go. So close. We're almost finished. But yeah, we're just getting through some bits and pieces. New computer, new setup. Trying to like not break shit. I'm not involved on that site. June. Now, here's a concept. I still haven't figured out how this is going to work, but I have the concept. I'm going to do for June, I'm going to do move or die permadeath. The idea is it'll probably be like retro games, and it'll probably be games on like the NSO, just because that's where there's a big collection of them. I'll talk about that in a second. When I get to it, so Fallen, fucking have some restraint. I'm only at June. So move or die permadeath. The idea is that yeah, but not the game move or die. have we met? Yes, Fallen. Not the actual game move or die, but borrowing that concept from the game move or die. So permadeath, I will play like retro games, but as soon as I die in that game, I have to stop playing that game, and that game is like done. So one die, like I die in a game, like say I'm playing Mario Brothers 1, and I get to level 3.1, and I get fucking sniped by a turtle shell and I die. That's it. Mario Brothers 1 run is over for the month. And then I go to the next game on the list. And then that's the idea. So the idea is try and survive the whole month without losing all of the games that I'm going to put through on the list. The reason I have it as move or die is because surviving a whole month is easy if I just don't go anywhere. I just find a spot and hide. So I'm adding the extra challenge in that if I'm not moving, okay, but friend night move or die. Oh yeah, absolutely. Because I don't know, it's an old game, but I'd do move or die, it'd be good. We'll put that on the list. Throw it on the list. Move or die, games night. Yeah, it's still fun. It might only be local though. Does it do online? I thought it might only be local player. But yeah, so that's the idea for move or die for June, is that I'll play and like when I die, the game stops and I change games, and if I don't move or make progress for like a period of like 5 seconds, I'll have it so chat can sort of call me out and say, hey, you didn't move, check the footage, and I'm like, yep, I agree, I didn't move, and then that will count as a death and I'll die. Now I need to sort of figure out firstly how many streams I'll be doing that month, and what sort of games I'll play, and like maybe it'll be a list of like 10 games that I need to survive the month for. So I might do like all the Mario games, all the Mega Man games, blah blah blah, whatever they are, and it's like, all right, I need to survive these games for the month. As soon as I die, put them through. I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna get that number guess wrong because it's really hard to work out, but that's the idea. Just a bit of fun, just something different. I want to see how that works. July, 12-hour stream, which is basically just a check-in and goal review. So I've got school holidays usually in July, so I'll have a time to do that. So I'll like do another big stream. We'll do like a reflection of the goals, which I'll get to after the next ad break. And kind of just like do this sort of stream again and just sort of see where we are. Like bit of fun, like not a full 24-hour stream, but just like have a big community thing, maybe some community games, just pretty simple. That's a one-off stream for that month. This one I'm actually really keen for. And I've done a lot of prep for this one already, and it's not until August. And this is my 90s era retro. I've spoken to Andy about this. I've been speaking to Telly about this. Golden a little bit, I think I've mentioned it too. I want to do like a full 90s era themed month where I just play like 90s games that are iconic. I want to try and find like the corduroy like fucking jumpers that were part of the time. I want to listen to 90s music. I want to try and see if I can find some random 90s toys to play with on stream or to build and something like that. Like just full nostalgia 90s era stuff. Just corduroy. Are they corduroy? They're the pants, aren't they? Like those jumpers. What are they? Don't make me. No, maybe that's not what I'm thinking of. No, that's not what I'm thinking of. No. What's the 90s? There's like the. Oh, I'm gonna just do fuck it. 90s Rip Cool. Any Aussies in here? Actually, is Rip Cool outside of Australia? Oh. They don't have the ones. I want the fucking super, like, paddle pop looking one. Oh, that's pretty close. Oh. Alright. Man. That's not what I wanted. Open image in new tab. Right, can that go in? What have we got to turn off? Fuck, I got to turn so many things off. Where's this? This one. There we go. This jumper. I think I found it. Like this 90s, these style of jumpers as like the things that I would have for like the 90s. Like get all like those sort of clothes and bits and pieces. Yeah, that's what I sort of thinks about. Yeah, just full. I want to do like a full 90s theme. Yeah, Lee's for the gold and back. Lee's again. And just do like 90s toys. Have like a full nostalgia and just hang out and do that. I'm gonna snooze just for a little bit, just so I can get to the end of this month, end of this section, which I probably didn't need to do. Which brings me to September. Now, this may be like a subathon type thing. I haven't done a subathon, and as much as subs and bits and things is something that happens on Twitch, like it is a place that people can spend money for creators. I've always been really sort of in this weird space about pushing for subs and pushing for bits and pushing for that. I'm not even pushing for even really making it known, just because it's like one of those things I'm like, it's not what I'm about. I'm not about I'm doing this as a creative process. We moved back from Philly now. We're up to the September. And it wasn't until someone had mentioned that like it's okay to earn money from doing this hobby. And I'm like, yeah, I suppose it is. But the difference, I think, like you can do hobbies and make things and sell things and you're getting a product. I'm actually not like, product is me and my stuff. I don't sell me as the product that I talk about. So that's why I'm a little bit weird on the September. So I haven't done one before. I've never done any push for subs. But like I've been involved in them, and they're like, generally the communities just get around it and have fun and do things like that anyway. So my thing I'll do probably is I'll look about, and it'll be like what the year turns out. Like this is in September. It's a long way from now. It can change. Wait, you all make money? A little bit. We make money for Twitch. I definitely spend more money on Twitch than I make, 100%. It's September. It's a fair bit of time away. I'll reevaluate that as like how comfortable I feel by then. The idea like September, there's usually discounted subs, or you get like Twitch does its own promotional style thing to encourage more subs during that month. So I'll work towards doing something for September. But like I'm doing a September as in the sandwich. So I'm going to try and do like a cooking stream. As like the Subway sandwich, not necessarily like getting subs. So it'll be a stream. I'll do like a cooking stream. that gives me plenty of time to figure out how I'm gonna like do the tech side of things. I can smell the smoke already. I'm actually a good cook, Fallen. I think who was I talking to? I was talking to someone in Andy's. I was talking Sam Insomniac in every basic chef's last words. I was talking to Insomniac's in Andy's stream about wanting to do cooking and things like that. So I think what I'm going to try and do is organize by September and just do an Aussie meat pie. Like I'll do like pies, which I'm going to do this year anyway. Like I try and pick like a food every year and like really nail that as like a food. Like I didn't do one last year because things were busy. So I've only done it once, but it's a plan. I've done it with drinks. I learned how to make an old fashioned a few years back and got really good at making old fashions. A couple of years ago it was poached eggs. I'd like pretty much nailed poached eggs. I just need to do like a better method for hollandaise sauce because they're it's a bit of pain. But yeah, I'll look at doing like meat pies, like very Aussie pie. Make the mince and the gravy and all that sort of stuff, and probably even have a crack at doing like the pie shells themselves. Although I'd have to have some pie shells pre-made that I can add the meat into, but then like make some pie shells and like do a big cook thing basically, to try and like have that as my September thing. So not as an incentive, like that's what the stream will be. A cooking stream. I just had to figure out how it's going to work. That is September's goal. October, trick or treat. So community month giveaway. So this month I'm going to do, rather than a horror stream type thing, like it'll be kind of a support back from like the September. Anyone that any income or money that's earned from the stream in September, to look at giving it back into the community and have it like as a big event cycle type thing, rather than just, hey, I got a bunch of money, I'm going to buy a bunch of random stuff. Like really throw it back into the community. I don't really know what that one looks like yet for October, but it'll be like doing die bye guy. Georgia, welcome in. How are we going? Good to see you. I was just talking about how I'm going to do a cooking stream in September. I'm going to try and make some Aussie meat pies. And then yeah, we've almost done the year preview. So yes, good Aussie meat, like from scratch. So even the pie shells, I'm going to try and even make the pie shells. Although, like I was just saying, I'll have to do the pie shells separately. Like make some beforehand and then add the mince and try and cook up some meat pies. So yeah, that's it, September. Plenty of time from now to figure out what that logistically is going to look like and how I actually set it up. Then we got, yeah, so October, trick or treat, some giveaways. I'm actually going to incorporate some more giveaways and type of stuff, which I'll get into as part of my goals and my milestones I'm going to talk about in the next section after the ads. But yeah, so for October, it'll be, I like I was thinking of letting chat take control of the stream a little bit more. So there's ways you can do commands so people can change scenes, commands that people can change cameras. There's commands that people can change games. Like there's a lot of stuff I can do where chat can like take control over things, where like that's like the trick or treat type thing. So you can either trick the streamer essentially by taking control, or you get a treat, which might be like a little redeem you get from like something. So I've got a concept of what that's going to look like. Logistically, that's something to build towards. November again. This is going to be the third annual birthday celebration on Twitch. My personal top 100 games and my birthday stream. That's just what November is now. That's where it just fits. It's easy to sort of do. The preparation for doing that. Oh, I keep sliding off my chair. because I'm kneeling at the moment. So the preparation for that stream is still, it's quite big. So I have a quite long stream to go through that. 100 games. I will say it's a little bit easier now to do that list, having like done a lot of the work previously. So the one I did last year, much easier than the one the first time. Like the second one, much easier. But I still go through and manually adjust all of the games and think about them. So like it does take time. So that's my November stream. It'll be the top 100 games. And then December. Now, December is like busy for a lot of people. For me personally, it's like the end of the year for school, and like from like work wise, it gets pretty full on. I have so I get like reports are due in December. We have swimming and stuff like that at school. We have like any transitional type things for like high school and stuff that I have kids that will transition. It's just a busy month, and I understand that that's not just a me thing, that's an everybody thing. So I've just written down as like an advent calendar now, like 12 days of Christmas type thing, or a countdown, just a little acknowledgement sort of every day. It's probably going to be like a reflection-y type thing. Pat Georgia. It's probably going to be like a reflection-y positive type thing of just on the year and look back. Like, and just a little note. I haven't done much thought about it, except in my head I understand it's probably going to be throughout the month, and it's not going to be a big off streaming. It's going to be nice little inclusions of things that happen just as we're going through the month. And yeah, so that is the plan. Oh, let's move that on. So yeah, that is the plan for the year. Fallen! It's going crazy, all these gifted subs. Squash and Georgia or the Shredder. Cheers, Fallen. Much appreciated. What's that? That's fucking like 3 subs in this thing. Fallen's like, no one will add. Change that song, 'cause that's weird. Much appreciated, Fallen. Like, Fallen, me and 2 others. See, good egg. Good egg. I'll get back to that after I come out of ads. But yeah, so ads starting soon. That is the year. Let's do it. I got 5 seconds. January 24 Hour March. February Hear Me Out. Mario March month. April will do Wholesome Unhinged. May is Go Tell. Charity Munch. June Move or Die. Permadeath. July it's a 12-hour stream. It's a Check It In Goals. August 90s era. It's gonna be so fucking cool. September we got Subtember. We're gonna do some cooking stream, make some pies. October Trick or Treat. Community. Take control of the chat, have some tricks. November, we're going to do the 100 games and birthday stream. And December, we'll do our advent calendar. Fuck yeah. Done. All right. While ads are on, I'm going to get up and have a bit of a stretch. I'm going to go get some water that should have cooled in the fridge. When we get back, I'm going to go through my goals. My goals. Suffer the love, you Aussie. Suffer the love, you Aussie Gremlin. Gremlins is a good movie. I love Gremlins. But yeah, I'll leave. Where's the music? Let's change up the music. What's this? Alright, we'll leave this music going, just the way it is. Alright, gonna do a little BRB and we'll be back. Ah, we're back. Oh, just a chair again. I get a little cushion for my chair. Oh. Not the Stardew music. We love Stardew. I don't know. It's calm. It's calming music. Miss! Where do you save? No show's face here again. Clarification. This is the trick or treat stream. Type out. Oh, you still got nothing on no, nothing on Oatsy's shout outs. Oh fucking, well, I don't even know what that is anymore. My name. There's nothing on Oatsy's typos. I don't even know where the one's from. I think it's in Golden's Discord. Oh, so good. How are you going, Oatsy? How's the sleeping going? Yeah, I'll bring that one down. I'll get the next one up. I'll stop closing shit. I'll tell Golden to eat out someone instead of dine out with them the other stream. Oh, that's fucking golden. Was that a typo? Or was that just like your brain not firing and you're like, yeah, take them out to eat. Like you go out and eat with them. Trying to jump on a project for work, so I'm reviewing it. Actually, because what is it now for you? So it's night time. So you're getting ready for... What is it now? It's 7 in the afternoon? Or you... On a... Oh yeah, Sunday. That's right, yeah. So you got like on a Sunday. 6 p.m. for you. Okay, full on. So you're... Is it Central? Whatever's next of EST. Oh, so we are Central. Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure if there's a different time zone. Because, yeah, so I'm pretty sure Oatsy's at 7. It's 4 hours difference from where I am now, so it's like 7:15. I'm in Snowtown. Are you in Minnesota? I can take care for them. So here's the thing, I use swipe to text MMO, but unlike most apps where the box grows as you type, the box stays the same, so I can't catch it before I send. You know, in the cities you're fine, alright. The Oatsy Daisy is really a Twitch only thing. The Oatsy Daisy. Oh, I'm gonna keep that. Reminder. Make Oatsy... How would you even do that? Make Oatsy Daisy a typo auto. You could do like oh, I'm just gonna do one as a test now. Maybe I was gonna, I was gonna do OD as the chat command, but maybe that's not the best chat command to have. So we're gonna go with OAT. We're not gonna OD in chat. OD in chat, got it. I don't know if I could do... Fuck it, we'll just leave that there. What's a cooldown? Give me a cooldown per user. Per person, you can all wait 60 seconds. As an individual. It is, and you can't see it, and it's the worst. You gotta... Oh geez! Throw on 3 rocks for 3 stream streaks. Love it. Oat! Well, that was a bit of an oatsy daisy. There we go. Chat command done. I'd like to be able to figure out a way where you could, like... I don't think you could. Actually, I want to change, well, that message, I need to change, edit. Alright, I've changed it there. I was talking before about mouth typos. There's something Andy had come up with, so I was like, oh, he goes to say something random, it's like, oh, that's a mouth typo. I got it to pop and it sounded literally like a balloon. Oh, wait, you gotta get a zit in your ear and it pops. I don't know. Makes my ears really sore. I get like really sensitive ears as well. What was I bringing up? Why do I have this open? I was going to bring something up. Oh, I know what I was doing. I can do the thing. Current events. I give the goals. Alright. We need some better music for our goal music. What do I want to listen to? This. I gotta play a song called This. Yeah, trade work. I wear in-ear headphones all week, so I get about 1 a month. Can you not wear like external ones, or are they too big? I know, I suppose when I was working, like when I was doing tradie stuff, I'd had like the orange ones are on the hooks, and like you just put them over your head. Like I just put them on my chin because I only needed them for when I was doing grinding and stuff, and like it'd only be for like little pop in pop out ones. Like I'd only do it for little bits. If I was doing like a big set of, like if I was doing work for like extended a period of time that was going to be loud, like if I was grinding or doing like the quick cuts for sheets and stuff. Because tell you what, getting a grinder on fucking aluminium sheets, like roofing sheets, fuck, that's loud. That is so motherfucking loud. So you definitely need ear protection. But just to do like a little cut out, to split a sheet or something, or rake, whatever. I would like just do the little drop in ones. I don't like external. I have run CNCs for 10 years from stone to wood. I don't know what that is. What's CNCs? I'm just gonna go to my liked song list and see what the randomness gives me. Well, my random liked list took me straight back to a Mario song. To be fair, I need to fucking find my bloody Spotify overlay again. Oh man, I had a good one. No, that's not it. Reminder. Big cutting machines. Computerized numerical control. No, next song. Next song. You can't fight fire with gasoline. We'll leave this one up for now. Actually, I don't want this one either. The manufacturing process using computers to automate machine tools like mills, lathes, routers, 3D printers, etc. to cut, shape and form materials with high precision following a program instruction, so it's G-code. Oh yeah, I think I know what you mean now. Like I can picture what the process is. And you said what, metal to wood? What was it? Stone to wood. So not metal, but like loud. Ah, let me pick up. This works. This is fine. Is this this is the desktop. Turn that off. There we go. There we go. There it is. The goals. I don't stay in the wood. They're all allowed. Alrighty. So, new year, new focus, new things. This is the goals for the year. Damn girl. The goal is Shrexy. That is it. Just goals, Shrexy, nothing else. But yeah, so I can't talk with this is on. This is fucking doing my head in. I need... It's got me too distracted. Alright, I need something that's fucking different. Ah, the song. I can't listen to that, it'll make me sad. Who is this again? Fivefold. Where's my playlist? Playlist. Any more upbeaty stuff? This one. Not upbeaty, but like... That's the only reason. What's this one? It's not really. Oh fuck. Good songs. What's this? This is what I want. Go to song radio. Let's listen to this. Alright, there we go. Got some music. Not some music, some background sound. Alrighty. So, goals. Now, I very much am separating out my goals and milestones. Firstly, as you can see on screen, maybe you can, maybe you're listening. But under goals, it's things I can control. So things that I can do myself, that I can impact, that I 100% can do. Those are different to milestones, which I think a lot of people get confused because if you say my goal is to have 1,000 followers on Twitch, that's not something you can like really control. That is something that happens. You can control the things that you do to work towards that. You can't control that metric. That's like, I want to, dance. Like, I want to like lose 10 kilograms. Like, that's a milestone. Like, if you want to get to a certain weight, that's a milestone. Like, some things, like, some people can't actually control that. And like that's why people that have diets and they change all the time, because they do calorie counting, they do fasting, they do exercise, they do like light and easy or dietary plans, they do all sorts of things, and depending on body types and energy levels and all sorts of variables and things that can impact that, maybe your body is not going to easily lose 10 kilograms or 20 kilograms. Maybe it's going to drop and fluctuate a lot. So your goals are the things you can control. So things, if you like, as the diet as an example, things like exercising daily, you can control that. Things like eating smaller meals more frequently, you can control that. All of these things, like drinking more water, cutting out sugars and soft drinks, all of those things you have control over. But there's no guarantee that doing those things results in the loss of the weight. So that's why I'm trying to really just emphasize that those things are different. Goals and milestones are different, and people get very confused in setting a goal that they want to reach and having no control over that. And I know it's a I can't think of the word, pedantic thing to focus around like just the like vernacular of how that is expressed, but the mentality is really sort of where it sits. And I'm not like, yeah, so like my way of approaching this and my way of thinking about it is to there's not supposed to be music on this. Well, fine, have music in the background, have like not lyrics. So I've set it out this way. So I have my goals are the things that I am going to do for the year, and they're like measurable things that I can work towards and ticking off. Now I'm going to start with the Twitch goals. My goal is to stream 3 days a week at a minimum. That was the thing I was like, there's another graphic I was going to do. I'm like, what the fuck is this other graphic I've got an idea from? It's my schedule graphic, which I might get to at some point, but not now. Reminder. I was like, there's something else I wanted to do for my opening like segment and talking about the stuff, but yeah, I don't have it. So yeah, that is. Let's bring that one back up. There we go. How do I get out of this? Oh, no, it is working. All right, good to know. All right. So yeah, so the first one is, yes, things I can control. I can stream 3 days a week. Now, I can control that as far as I can plan out to do that. So that's as simple as like I have my set days that I'm going to aim to stream, and like just be consistent. That's my big thing for this year, is I wanted to be consistent, because consistency is going to allow me to achieve like these goals, and consistency is what's going to work towards these milestones that I've put up here for the year. Aussie time zones being what they are, can be a little bit of a pain in the butt for people, as how they fit and how everything sort of works through that. So I am planning to do my streams. I'm planning on doing 4 streams a week. I'm gonna have like 4 days that if I can stream on those 4 days, and I will, and I'll nail those 4 days. But then understand that like as life comes up, there's a bit of room for flexibility where I can like move a stream to still try and pick up the 3 days. So for me, that's going to be this time slot roughly on a Monday morning, my Monday morning, Sunday evening for US people. Just as a standard stream. Tuesday morning, which is going to be again tomorrow for me, so that's a Monday evening for US people. My Friday night, which is a Friday morning for US people, and my Sunday night, which is a Sunday morning for US people. So what that actually means is that I'll have 2 streams in the same day on US, like in the same US day for people. It'll be the Sunday, so I'll have like a Sunday morning stream and a Sunday evening stream in the US, because for me that's a night and then a morning, and I just sleep through that 12-hour period of roughly. So those are just the streams that work in with my schedule. There's like I have my work schedule and my like family life schedule. So those are the 4 streams that I'm going to look at doing. I will do like a visual for that, which I'll bring up, and we might work on that on Canva in front of people. We can do that pretty easy. I'll just do this template and do a schedule that way. But yeah, so that's the idea. So stream 3 days a week. Now what that means is 150 streams for the year. No, I don't sleep for 12 hours, but it's like a 12-hour window basically. I stream for like 6 to 8 is probably my average. So sleeping is about 6 to 8 hours is about my average. So 3 days a week times 52 weeks of the year, 150 streams, give or take bits and pieces. So yeah, that is the goal. Is to stream for 150 streams of the year. And then we have underneath that 100 different games on stream, because this year my approach to streaming, and I've mentioned this in some people's chats, but I'm going to be doing a new so the idea is new stream, new game. I'm going to be playing a different game every time that I stream. I'm not going to be doing the not traditional, but I'm not going to be doing like I need to put this table down now because I'm readjusting. Come on. Yeah. So let's sit back a little bit and get comfier. So yeah, new stream, new game. So 100 different games on stream. So that's like, out of all my 150 streams I'm going to aim for the year, if there's 100 of them that are game based, because I'm going to be doing different things that are not 100% game based, then there's some leeway for that. But basically, every new stream I'm going to do a different game, with some exceptions and not really a hard lock rule, but like trying to stick to that. Like I'm going to try and stick to that. We play Oninaki. I've not played Oninaki. I know what that is. But yeah, so that's the Twitch goal. So I'll come back to the different games on stream a little bit later. We'll go to YouTube. So I'm gonna do daily. Now this is YouTube is probably my biggest undertaking for the year. It's the biggest goal for me to focus on. It's the biggest milestone for me to hit. it's the thing that's probably gonna, like, it's got the most work that's going to make it kind of function. But I'm aiming to do daily YouTube videos starting from February 1st all the way through to February 1st next year. I want to do daily uploads. The idea I'm doing it from February is it gives me January to get some streams up, to get some content that's just there, so that come February, like, not VODs, like I'm not doing straight VODs, it's going to be like edited videos. So edited videos up. Now, by edited, I mean like basically cutting up the VODs that I'm going to be doing, like cutting up my streams and having that post go up daily. But also, like, not just this is the whole 3 hours in one hit. Like, I'm going to segment it out. But yeah, so daily videos. Now, for that, that's going to fit into like the idea that I'm doing 3 streams a week. That's, and within those 3 streams, I'm going to have probably about 3 sections of each stream that I could cut into to make videos out of. So there's going to be like as I went before, there's going to be like the news section that it starts with. It's just going to be a little news previewy type stuff. Don't fucking follow me around. Stupid hand gestures. I thought I'd turn them off. But yeah, so there's like a news section that's going to be part of my daily stream routine. There's going to be a gaming section, and there's a music video section, which I have in my head the concept. I just need to do some testing on that. So they might not start for a little bit. But assuming that I've only got 2 of those sections that work, then that's giving me like 6 sections of streams a week. If it's 4, that's 8. So that's like basically it. And then any extra streams I pick up adds to the extra parts of that. Also, I went to get some more water. I meant to get water when I was out, but it wasn't cold enough. So we're still on the Red Bull, which I'll be drinking multiple of today. So yeah, so that's the daily YouTube video. So a lot of that will be like probably one of the days that I have off. It'll be like cutting up all the video into the sections and just like scheduling uploads and getting it far enough in advance that it just daily rolls through. I should be able to get a lot of that done, and once I'm ahead enough of the YouTube uploads that there's enough content coming up throughout the days. I also want to do I'm going to do some video like editing again, some actual just like designated video editing processes of making content from scratch that's not that's not recycled Twitch content, but like original content for YouTube as well, and have that going up. Not every day, like that's not going to be an everyday thing. That's probably going to be like maybe once a fortnight, have dedicated content. And I've got a series that I want to do, which is like I want to play like my retro games that I've got, play them, but have it as like how far, like what can you do in the game after 1 minute, after 10 minutes, and then after an hour. So basically like, and have like that's the whole video. What's this game when you plug in? Can you like, what do you do in 1 minute? Go to the menu. Sweet. What do you do in 10 minutes? I'm still in the opening cutscene. Fucking great game. And then like do a review by Fortnite, and do like a review on do like a review of the game based on the perspective of it for 1 minute. Oh, shit audio, shit graphics, gameplay's terrible when it's only in the start menu, things like that. So that's like my one concept for, excuse me, like original content for YouTube. Let's see if it's in the says what. No, that didn't work. It's like destruction. Destruction! Look over there. Alright, turn this off. Sorry, Crystal. Alright, golden, shut the fuck up, redeem. There's the sound and the overlay. I'm gonna make it bigger. The nope, wrong side. 20. Alright, there we go. I need to go a little bit further this way. 86. Perfect! There we go. Check my Discord, please. I'll get to it.
But you've learned that you have been doing it wrong until now, and you can do better. Listen, Jet. Jet, I love you, but shut the fuck up.
Perfect. Look at that timing. It's in 4K now. That's what she said. OT, and you fucking attack me for my furniture decisions. Still need to fix. So for these, and these are all the recommended follows shout outs, but just go to Daisy's. So this is the same, this is what runs that whole command. Everything that has the edit on it is ones that I need to manually change per user. So I need to change this to Daisy for the shout out. I need to change the image to where I've got the image saved. I then need to change the video. So I need to change the name and the text because it's a fully customized one. So it's not an automated shout out because they weren't working. And then I need to change the video as well, which is the file type. So I need to change that. Now I'm also going to have to go in and change this duration to line up with the actual duration of the video itself. Yeah. In terms of my gangster game, this level of command is pretty basic to what I was doing. I'll show you my follow command. Events. Follow. This is what goes off when someone follows the channel. So this is why I couldn't change it. So basically, my follower alert picks a random Ness character, displays that random Ness image, that character's image, and depending on what franchise the character's from, will play a different song based on that. Now, it seems complicated, but a lot of the difficulty of doing this is really comes from like planning out like how the system's going to work. Like what do you need to do to achieve like the order you want to have, like which is it's similar, but like the actual command itself isn't so difficult. It's about like what's the process that you're going to have to go through. And once you can like think about what I'm going to do for my command, that's when the tweaking comes in. So for this one, for example, these are all the different franchises. So that's just repeated. So basically it reads from the folder, and if there's a Battletoads name there, it gets that name. So if the character is from Battletoads, it will tell me it's from Battletoads. If the character is from Mario, it tells me from Mario. It does all that sort of stuff. Then it goes from my name list and it pulls a name out. So this is pulling all of the Final Fantasy characters and saying this is their names. Then it goes to another file and it will remove a random so you don't get the same character more than once. And it will pull the name of a character from my little text file. Then it shows my cartridge image pops up, waits, and then it shows the character. So it finds the actual character. It does the chat message where it's simple. This is all easy. This is just literally pulling a name from a text document and putting it into a chat. But then I have the conditional. The conditional ones are Battletoads, which is as simple as this. So if the Battletoads, so basically if the Battletoads characters are included in the name, then it will run the Battletoads song. If the Mario characters are included in the random name it comes from, then it'll play the Mario song. It's long, it's complicated, but it once you sort of, and like I learned a lot with the gangster game. I learned so much in figuring out how to do it. And once you kind of get the idea of how that works, you can like really lay your commands. Yeah, so I would do a test. Actually, I'll do this a second. I'll do a test. I'm just going to change this from read. And I'll change this off. So like I enjoyed the process. Like I enjoyed it of like, I want to build this thing. How do I do it? So this should now... So now I've got it to read a random line rather than... So that means the list is like 104 characters. It'll just continually move them so I don't pull a name out that's lost. So if I play this now... You get the Mega Man character, and you get the Mega Man song. If I do another one, you get a Mario character, and you get a Mario song. I'll have more just to see if we have any double ups. Get a Zelda character, and get a Zelda song. And then it pops up in chat. So, yeah. Like there's so like, and like this is like you can adapt this, remove. Actually, no, I'm just gonna close it and not save it. I'll just check it didn't work. So you can adapt things like this. So originally I came up with this idea because I was gonna make like a trading card redeem and make my own cards, and you would be able to make cards, like you'd be able to like open packs basically as a stream thing. And then like, yeah. And then be able to collect cards and have like them pop up on screen. There's like widgets that do that and all sorts of things. But that was like one of the things I was going to look at doing. I'm changing this song because I don't like it. Oh, how are we going? I have been chatting yes for 3 hours. We have been getting points there. I missed chat a little bit. I haven't played Zelda in ages. Java, how are you going? Throwing tomatoes. Feet free for in this economy. I'm trying to get the song of it. But getting back on topic of my goals, my milestones, all that sorts of things. For those like that have popped in new, I think maybe since I started this rambling on this particular section, like nearly an hour ago, this big thing that's going to be on is this part. I'm going to be doing a new stream like a new game every stream. Oh man, migraine day. That's all right. Make sure you rest, lay down, put something cool on your head. Migraines suck. I don't get them very often, but like every now and then I get one and it's like I just have to lie down. I get like a cold like washer because I usually get mine are like eyes, like the back of my eyes is where it comes through. And like I need to like get them off. I need to just cover my eyes in like a wet cloth to cool them down, like and just close and like sit there and like literally try and like sensory deprivation myself to like get over it. So yeah, absolutely just take it as you can. We'll be here for was it 21 hours? No, 20 hours and 20 minutes. We're almost there. My goals, my YouTube, my milestones. So yeah, 100 different games for the stream is basically the idea that every stream that I do, I'm going to be doing a new game. So new stream, new game for the whole year. So all 150 streams, which is like the target I want to try and do. With the exceptions of like some things I'll get to in a little bit. YouTube content, I want to do daily uploads, which is going to be a lot of recycled material from Twitch, but also original work and stuff like that as well. I'm going to add that to YouTube. And part of that is there. I want to get back in that content creation space. And then my other goal is I want to do some weekly Discord content. And this is tied into, because I have a goal and I have a metric milestone I want for some Discord growth. So by weekly Discord content, it probably just means like having something that's specific to Discord. Maybe it's like a link to a private video that I do on YouTube, or like not a private video, but like an unlisted video, one that you need the link to specifically. Maybe it's giveaways that just happen in Discord. Maybe it's like polls or questions or like different types of things. Basically like turning the Discord into more of a regular community thing without like pushing it too much. So my migraines are chronic, but my content is like... My migraines are chronic, but my content is iconic. That's really hard to say. My migraines are chronic, but my content is iconic. I love it. So I'm going to do like 150 games. So now, Otzi, so... the 100 different games on stream, about 150 streams. So the reason that the difference, because like, yeah, three streams a week, 52 weeks of the year, 156 in total, give or take a stream here or there as it comes up, is not all my content throughout the year is going to be game based. So I've done my debatey research discussion-y type things, like the Dark Souls discussion, which was 100% not game based, like my tier list, any events that I might not be playing a game on. It's probably going to account for about 50 of those streams, roughly. I'm just rounding numbers. So, I'm just factoring that I'm going to have some streams that I'm not going to be playing any games on. They'll just be like a different type of content. So yeah, the 100 different games on stream, not to beat them, but to play them, to look through them. So that kind of goes into like a little bit about the types of games that I'm going to be playing. So like, I'll bring this one up for a second. So this is my, this is the plan. So if you weren't here earlier, this is the event this is like the schedule for the year, the events. So when I'm saying that I'm going to be doing 100 different games, like there are exceptions. And it's not going to be a hard rule. One of the things that would influence that are like any of the theme type months. So for example, in March, I'm doing all Mario, like doing March Mario month. So only Mario games for the whole month. So if I play like Mario 64, for example, I might end up playing Mario 64 or another game later in the year as like it's one-off time. So like outside of like special events, there is some time that I might play games and repeat them. Things like my Move or Die permadeath. That might be a game I play for like 5 minutes and die. That's not going to just consider that as the one-off on stream. I'll play, like I might play them again later. So like the 90s era, might be some 90 games. Like where possible, I'll move around it. But the idea is that I will, like I'm going true variety. 100% variety. Say new stream, new game. That's going to be the thing I'm going to be saying. New stream, new game. And like try and do something different whenever I have that come out. The things that might influence that change of why I might not have a different game. Firstly, it means the games I'm going to play are going to be like your less big, sprawling story type games. So like I did Bloodborne, I've done Dark Souls, I've done like those games that are like big games to play with. I had done those for the start of my stream where you stick to the same game and you just run it for like 2 months. So I'll be avoiding like that sort of side of content, which means games that require like 10 to 20 hours to sort of really sink your teeth into are games I'm probably not going to be playing on stream, because like if I do it for 2 hours and then that's it, you're not going to get anything out of it. Like that's you're not going to see that. Some of that content might be reserved for YouTube. Like if I really find a game that I want to get involved in a big story, that might like transition into like the YouTube content where I put stuff up there. So it's really sort of differencing between what Twitch is, the content wise. If I end up playing a game randomly as I pick from and I sort of play it, get involved and think, fuck, this is really good. I don't want to like have a hard and fast rule of like, well, I'm not allowed to play it again because it's not a new game. But yeah, obviously then I might pick it up again on stream if it meets two things. Firstly, if I'm really getting into it, I'm like, fuck, this is a cool game. I want to play it some more. And it's like something I'm looking forward to playing again. And something that chat is involved in or that gets good sort of traction from the Twitch side of things. If it's just a game that I'm enjoying and it's not really something that chat enjoys, then it just goes an offline game. I just won't stream it. It'll be a game that I play for me personally. And that's okay. I want to try and get in the mentality that games are okay to play off stream as well. And I've spent basically my whole 2 years on Twitch very much limiting what I do off stream, thinking, oh fuck, I've got to save this for a stream game, or I'll save this until I can start streaming it, or I don't know if this game is going to work on stream, so I guess I'll just play something different. Nah, rude. What's rude? Playing offline. Maybe that's it. Maybe I do Discord games where I stream just in Discord, and that could be weekly Discord content for some of the games that are yeah, the Discord. Nah, all games are content. God damn it. And like I guess like all of this, all games are content. You can play them, but the way you stream a game is different the way you play a game offline. And like some games you play and think, oh, I bought Clair Obscura recently. I've got it on the PC. I haven't started yet. I really don't think I'm going to enjoy it going in, but it's one of those games that's been so like critically acclaimed. Like I have to play it. I have to see what the hype's about and give it a run. I don't particularly think Clair Obscura works as an online game. I don't really enjoy watching Clair Obscura content. That's a personal choice for me, but it doesn't really fit as a good streaming game because I just don't think it does. It's a story game. It's good. As content you can get through, it's good. But like I haven't really watched many people play it and thought, oh yeah, I need to stick and watch all of this. So like I've spent a lot of time pushing off games that I wanted to play, thinking I'll get to that when it's time to stream. So it's like If you don't know, it's okay to play games off stream if you like them. It's okay to not beat games because you've fallen out of interest with them. No. Playing games, I don't think I'm gonna like. And I won't. But like, it's one of those things. It's like A Tale of Two Cities, or it's like to an extent. To an extent, I would compare Clair Obscura to the Lord of the Rings story, not the Hobbit, the Lord of the Rings trilogy. It's one of those fantastical, generational type games that, or content, pieces of media that people say you need to experience. I have tried reading the Lord of the Rings books multiple times. They are so slow and arduous and boring to get into, and I will use that word, boring, that it take like you just, but you try because it's so well received. Like, I can appreciate the world that Tolkien has built. I can appreciate the stories that come about from it. I'm just not interested, and that's okay. He's looking for my next game I can destroy. I've already got that one. I've already got my next game. I've already got my next Dark Souls-esque discussion point. Yeah, too much sugar makes golden sassy. Throws in mod towel, I quit. Is it because you got a headache or because I said Clair Obscura is no good? Yes, but I have it not because of this. I'll Have you not heard my Lord of the Rings tattoo origin, Java? Because it doesn't have anything to do with the content. Throws in Montel, I quit. Yes, I do have a Lord of the Rings tattoo. Oh, I can't fucking bend my arm to get it to show. I genuinely don't remember. I'll talk about it maybe another time. But it's 2 mods quit in one stream. Damn. It looks like Golden, you're up for a promotion. Golden and Oatsy taking over. Java, Hooky, you can hand over your mod roles. We're apparently you two are too level-headed and on point to control this stream. We need some chaoticness. Hooky remembers, yeah. Like, it's not something that's it's not something I'm not going to share. Like, I will talk about it, but just this is not the time for that. I think Java, you made it. It's been a while. Like, it was a very early discussion. But yeah, like, that's why I was saying, like, it's okay to like games and it's okay to not play games that you don't like. It's okay to start them and not finish. I don't know. When am I gonna do something? Let's just open Steam and let's just download Overwatch. This been not open when I started. Shit, I'm back, baby!
But you've learned that you have been doing it wrong until now, and you can do better. Listen, Jet,
It's
I
like,
love you.
oh, it's Java's like, I got a headache. Leave me alone, Jet. Where's my just downloads? I'm downloading it now. No, I'm gonna get so. What's it? Oh, the foot. I'm gonna get so many unfollows. No. Send me a couple of clips. Oh, I got more Java clips. The unhingedness, we like it. Right, Overwatch better not fucking open. Why are you not downloading? Alright. It's, pause. This is a later time, I think. This is a download a later time, I think. Hookie? It's, being a pain in the butt. I might find some time that's a little bit less streaming and doing stuff. And follow me again. Hookie's like, we're back in. But yeah, I'm keen. I got Overwatch. I'll get it. We can play games. Faith has been restored. Java, I'm going to go lay down though. I'm hoping to be back later. Java, go rest. Take care of yourself. Let's have a follow Java on the way out. Where's the Java button?
They see me rolling. They hate it. Somebody laugh. I am funny. I promise I'm funny.
I promise I'm funny. That is the Java. You had a similar discussion in the last stream as well. Right, and closing Steam for the time being. I never got around to fucking doing that, did I? Innocent until proven guilty. I'm gonna get it. We'll get Overwatch. We'll find some time. I can Overwatch. You gotta teach me how to play. I haven't played first-person shooter in a long time. Oatsy just like, I know how to stir the pot. La 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 la. 2026 is the realest Jedi I know. I think I'm getting comfortable. I was going to talk a bit more about that. It's about this year is the first year I felt really content with like lots of things in life. It's a good place to be in. I do want to kind of circle back around to... I'll just turn that down because that's fucking annoying me. To wrap up these goals section, because it's been going for a little bit. So, $100 games for the year, variety of stuff, daily video uploads, weekly stuff in Discord. Amongst like those are like that's really the 5 goals I have for the year, the things I'm focusing towards. Which then the milestones is like the result of working towards those goals. So for Twitch, for example, my goal for this year is 1,000 followers. Hiccup. So 1,000 followers is my goal for Twitch. So I'm at 700. Roughly, like give or take, that's about the number I'm at 700. Which works out at like a 44% growth. It's like 1 or 2 followers per stream. I don't tend to get a lot of followers per stream, which is annoying because I have my my cool follow alert. I tend to get like, I think like most people, you tend to get a lot of followers through meeting other people in chats and going into other raids, and like that way of like following people to check out. Like I probably get I would not average a follow-up per stream. It's probably like closer to one follow-up like every 5 streams, if that. Like like as in live follows. I think that's just the nature of how Twitch is for me and how my growth works that way. I don't think I'm helping myself with the content that I do. I'm not really at a position where the content I put out, like I guess, attracts foot traffic. Like as in like new stream, like new people pop in and say, oh, what's this? Like new people come in and say, oh, what's this stream about? I very rarely get like walk-ins, is the way I sort of put them, of people that are like, hey, you're playing a game, I'm going to come and check this game out because you're playing it. Doesn't happen very often. It happened if I play Bloodborne and Dark Souls and Hollow Knight, like those core games. They attract foot traffic. Those types of games get walk-ons or walk-ins. I'm not going to be doing that content, so my followers is probably going to be really sporadic because I'm going to be doing 100 different games or whatever. I'm going to like have no one clicking through those games. So I don't know, maybe like my layout's probably not going to help you get to that 1,000 followers, but I don't care. It's a milestone that's on the list. The goals are what I want to do, and consistency is the main part of that. So yeah, so that is. I can turn it up a bit now. Yeah, so that is the Twitch side of things. I'm going to do the Discord next. So Discord, I've got 55 members in the Discord. I want to get that to 100. It's really slow growth. It's like 82% growth, so it's like double the numbers, like realistically, but it's like one a week. It's really like, and there's like I've got like 700 followers on Twitch. I have 55 people in the Discord, and look at that timer, right on point. So it's just a matter of like having my timers of like, yes, join the Discord. I got a Discord link that comes up, like join the Discord, get involved. I'm going to be doing content around the Discord and what it is, so that there's incentives to actually not just join it, but to be in the Discord and not leave the Discord, which everyone has a million Discord things that they can be part of. I've got a chunk myself. I've culled them back a little bit. There's 3 or 4 that I'm really active in. And mine is not really one of those ones. I'm not really even active in my own one. I use my Discord as an organizational tool for myself more than content. Yeah, I think, and like Golden's like I don't even track Discord analytics, so I should probably do that. I think like it all feeds within itself. The Discord and Twitch and YouTube, like all those things prop each other up. Like I understand, like you get more viewers if you have a more active Discord, like more average views, I think. So if you've got lots of people regularly in the Discord, the ones that I'm in, that I'm more active in, I tend to not miss their streams as often because I'm involved in the community away from Twitch. Def guilty. So this is just a theory of mine, or like an idea that I've been working on, but I think that's sort of where Discord can help a lot. It's not just a place to post memes and chatting and like videos and stuff. Like it's a community. And like I said, the few Discords that I'm really active in, are like the channels that I'm more active in. So that's just my goal, is just to sort of move Discord along a little bit, get some more members, like have it more so not necessarily getting new people brand new, although that's usually the easiest because people follow and you're like, hey, join the Discord, and they do. It's like getting some of my 700 followers on Twitch and saying, hey, look, I'm still doing stuff in the Discord. I'm doing content that's only accessible through the Discord. Like if I'm doing giveaways and some things like that, which I will be doing later in the year, as I plan them out a bit more, and more than likely they're going to have to be part of that Discord to have the communication for the giveaway as a result. So it's a little bit like that. So I think that's what the goal is sort of move the Discord along a little bit. And that for me means I need to like give it a bit of an overhaul, tidy it up, and like get the regular content in there. J-Buck won't help me get French fries. Oh, J-Buck being anti-fries. Then we have the biggest milestone. And this is one of those ones that it's like it's 1,215%. It's 1,215% growth. It works out at 1.27 subs per day on YouTube. It is growing from, I currently have 38 subscribers on YouTube, and I want to go to 500. Now, that is a significant boost to where it already is. But I still think it's a reasonable milestone to be aiming at. 500 subscribers is the benchmark for a Twitch affiliate. I don't have affiliate as a goal or a milestone because I don't think I'll have the viewing hours attached to the subscribers. So the milestone first is to... I just saw the writing and then the correction that came after a golden. Joe, you need to start posting more get pics. You can do it. Feet pics. The correction came up before I'd read the full sentence, which is funny. But I think YouTube, as the nature of people, like I think people often follow on YouTube or subscribe, I guess I feel a little more loosely than they kind of do on Twitch. And daily videos will work towards that a lot. And because the content's always there. You don't have to be in the stream live to see that and think, oh, I'm going to follow. Like if you stumble across a video, that's all it takes for people to say, oh yeah, I'm going to subscribe and see more stuff. And the consistency hopefully builds that so that by the end of the year, I would imagine Twitch, the subscriber growth, so YouTube growth, works very sort of exponential. Like it's slow going until you get a bit of traction and then it picks up a little bit. So it might be 1 subscriber in January. It might be 5 subscribers in February. It might be 15 subscribers in March. And then it might be 120 subscribers in 1 month. And then you go back to 4. So I think... yeah, so you get more follows from shorts than lives. Yeah, and I think that's... because like the live content... like I said, you've said as well, like your content for live viewing is largely Twitch related, and like there's only a few people on the YouTube side. But then like the daily scrolling that comes about from your shorts and your video is well, that's a bit of an oatsy daisy. Oatsy daisy. Yeah, so that's the goals. And I'm like my 12-hour stream, which I'll do in July. So my 12-hour stream in July, which is my check-in sort of point, is where I'll sort of reflect back on these goals and sort of see how they're progressing. Like, are they reasonable? As if in 6 months I've gone trying to get 500 subscribers and I'm at 30. Oh, if I'm at 50, I've made 12 subscribers in 6 months. Probably not going to hit the subscriber challenge unless something takes off virally. That's not going to mean I'm going to stop my goals of daily YouTube videos. It means that, yeah, I'll continue going through and doing that.